All right, welcome, ladies. Welcome to our Project Blossom information event tonight. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in here. It is the 4th of April 2019, which is super scary. We are in the fourth month of the year and it's nearly Easter. Incredible. So tonight, ladies, we're going to be sharing a little bit about our ambassador program, and we're going to talk about what that entails, how you can improve your own health and also create your own business around the program that we have. So I know these calls can be super weird at first, but certainly they're a great way to connect, and it's certainly a way that so many of us are doing business these days. But I know when I first jumped on these calls and I saw all these different faces, I was like, where am I and what am I doing? So we appreciate you taking the time to jump on here on your Thursday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are at the moment. So as I said, we're going to be chatting, you're going to hear some stories tonight from our incredible ambassadors, also our customers. We're going to talk about our health program that we have, our incredible whole food support products that complement it, and also the business vehicle that's driving our ladies towards more abundance, more freedom and flexibility as ambassadors, as women and as entrepreneurs. And I never used to consider myself an entrepreneur. I used to find that word very scary until I kind of really dived into this. So just know that that's completely natural if you're in that stage at the moment as well. But as I said, I'm going to jump out of the way soon, and you're going to hear some stories from some of our cool customers, our ambassadors, that are going to share their stories with you and their experiences in this so far. But before I do that, I want to share with you, for those that are new and you're tuning in for the first time tonight, or you've decided that you have had a look at this, but you want to hear a little bit more, I'm going to talk to you about, what our business is actually centered around. And that is our JBT lifestyle transformation that we have. It's an online health, fitness and wellness program that is delivered online via Facebook, so it's super accessible for everyone these days. And we currently have around 30,000 customers in it. And while I do say it's a program, we have a series of guides within that program. So it's not just a one-off. We have a beautiful guide that's focused around an introduction to, clean whole foods. Inspiring and motivating women to enjoy themselves in the kitchen again. And, we really focus on clean eating and whole foods, coming back to foods that are as close to their natural state as possible, but bringing deliciousness to that. You certainly won't find chicken and broccoli 10 different ways on our program. It's about bringing, some fun flavor into the kitchen that our partners, our kids, our hubbies enjoy as well. So that, in addition to that guide, we have also an 8-week shred challenge for people that love to be told, what to eat, when to work out, if they have some very specific weight loss goals in mind, which is a really cool guide that we have. We have a gourmet cleanse. We have a smoothie detox guide. We have 15-minute workouts for mums that are looking for short and very concise workouts that they can do in their lounge room. We have an 8-week strength guide that can be done at home or at the gym. We have a dedicated kids whole food recipe book. And we also have a really cool kids smoothie guide within our team as well, that has a really cool, smoothie menu as well that you can pop up on the fridge, because we all know that, apparently to 4-year-olds, it's a banana smoothie can be very boring, but when you call it a super Captain America smoothie and you put it in a pretty cup, it apparently tastes really different. So we have all of that fun, and as I said, we bring all of that flavor and personality into our programs as well. And we're here really at the end of the day to cultivate more healthy habits within the homes of women around the world. Our health is certainly, our greatest wealth. We're living in a time where the world is the sickest that it's ever been. It's the busiest that it's ever been. And it's also a place where people are feeling the most confused that they've ever felt when it comes to health. There are literally millions of people every day searching on Google, how do I get healthy? You know, so our program is really testament to the demand that's out there. And as I said, with 30,000 customers already on it, it's really testament to that. So in addition to our beautiful programs that we have online, we offer our customers 3 different nutritional support products to really help them accelerate their results and make changes on a long-term cellular level. And the nutritional support product range that we've chosen to go alongside our programs is BioJuice Plus. So they're a natural, gluten-free, vegan range of beautiful whole food products. And they meet our very, I suppose, strict criteria when it comes to natural whole food philosophies and products as well. The company is very well respected. It's been around for 46 years, a lot longer than me. And I suppose that the signature products that we've incorporated into our program, they've been around for 22 years with not one product recall. So these are very premium. They're very high quality products. And, you know, we feel really honored to be able to share them as part of our program as well. So quickly, I'm going to touch on, you know, the 3 products that we do focus on within our program. And initially, I personally came across these products as a customer myself, guys, probably around about 12 months ago now. I really wanted to ramp up my own nutrition. You know, I was already eating well. I already loved clean whole foods. I've been on that journey for 5 years now and haven't looked back. I know how powerful they are. But, you know, I was exercising, but I was certainly having some hormonal and some energy issues. And, you know, I was diagnosed with endometriosis at the age of 37 after my kids, which was kind of weird. And I think, you know, I was on the pill for most of my teens and my 20s, and that really masked a few issues for me. I was certainly very lucky to get pregnant and have 3 beautiful children within 19 months. But after those pregnancies and breastfeedings and doing them very close together, I didn't get my period for like 3 years. So I had a lot of stuff going on, I guess, inside of me. And I was told to go back on the pill or fall pregnant again. And I told the latter to my husband, and he nearly like went all white and pale after having twins. He wasn't too keen on that. And for me, the pill at the moment it's just not aligned with my values. So I thought, you know, I'm going to have a really good look at my nutrition. And I've heard of these products, and I've heard of as to how they could help women with hormonal issues. So they really made sense to me to have a look at, not only on a holistic whole food sense, but they have over 30 peer-reviewed medical studies behind them showing their clinical effectiveness. So for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer to give them a try initially as a customer first. So it's really made, I guess, a lot of sense for us to incorporate these into the program. So the products I'm talking about at the moment are these little babies here, and if you follow me on social media, you've probably seen me talk about them for quite a while now, and these are our fruit, veg, and berries within a capsule. So these are farm fresh nutrition, guys. They're fruit, they're vegetables, and they're berries. They're grown on farms free of herbicides, toxins, pesticides. They're non-GMO, and they're picked at their peak ripeness. Okay, once they're picked, they're juice, hence the name Juice Plus. The water concentration's taken out of them and they're dried. So they're then left with like this powdery, very nutrient-dense, rich substance that is then popped into a capsule, or for the kids, a soft, chewable form. So we have a beautiful kids range as well, which are really popular in my household and thousands of households around the world. And those products, you know, do wonders for our energy, our vitality, our gut health, reducing systemic inflammation in the body. We have so many testimonials from customers, you know, as I said, all over the world backing up these, but we have the science as well. The other product that we incorporate into our program, sorry, it's like half open because I just had one before I jumped on here. It's our vegan superfood protein blend. So once again, a beautiful product, particularly for mums on the go or women that are looking for that protein smoothie in the morning, that certainly is a wonderful clean protein, but also has lots of beautiful superfoods blended in it to really give us that nutrient dense meal that our body craves. The other product that we have that I don't have on me right now, I'm waiting for it to come back in, is our plant-based omegas. So omegas are those essential fatty acids that really help our body, one, burn fat, good fats burn fat, reduce inflammation in our body, improve our workout times. And a really big one for moms with omegas is they find that it reduces that postnatal depletion, that fogginess that we feel after a broken sleep and coming out of, that postpartum phase is truly incredible. So each of those products really stacks up, I guess, to our whole food philosophies and helps our customers get the accelerated results that they're looking for. Not only gets them feeling great, but as I said, on that cellular level as well. So I'm going to hand over now to one of our customers, Tash, who has been, I guess, a customer in our program and products for a few months now. She is a beautiful mama to 2 girls. She's a teacher and she's a pro triathlete while she's at it as well. I really don't know how she fits it all in. But Tash, I'm just going to take you off mute and hand over to you and just kind of get you to share with us a little bit as to why you decided to jump on the program and products, how you're feeling, and what's got you excited for the future. Just let me make sure I can bring you up. Where are you? We've got a few on tonight. There we go. Fire away, Tash.
Hi, lovelies. So for me, when I was introduced to these products, like Kimberly said, they really aligned with our family's values around whole foods and the lifestyle we were living, and it made sense to me for our family on so many different levels. So like you said, my husband and I are triathletes, and we also do the endurance side of it. So we're out there for hours on end. Holly at the moment's training 20 plus hours a week. So we were definitely looking for that extra something. We knew we needed to look towards nutrition to have the energy to not only complete that training, but when you walk in the door from training, the kids are there, you've got no time to stop, take a break, and days are full on and we're expecting a lot out of our body. So we just try and put as much good stuff in as we can so that we get the best out of ourselves with our training, but also just work life to help us balance all of that energy-wise. And we've found it fantastic for energy. Probably before that, we'd do some big sessions on the weekend, have to come home, try and get the kids in for a nap, and we'd take a nap as well. But we're sort of not feeling the need to do that anymore. We're able to have that. And also, I think the omegas and that have helped us as well with our recovery. Like we said, we don't have that time to probably do, like go for an ice bath, get a massage, those things as much as what we like. So to be able to rely on our nutrition and these products to help with those things, we've noticed a big difference just in muscle fatigue and our recovery times as well. And then I guess for our girls as well, I could really see how this could help them. And the biggest one for us is the change with our youngest daughter. Prior to taking these products, we'd gone through months of snotty noses, eczema, and she would drink milk and eat berries basically. And we kept saying we knew we had to get back and look at her nutrition to try and help her. It was affecting her happiness as well, being like that. So we've had her on the products now, and her craveability for food is phenomenal. She's like finishing her dinner, trying to eat ours. She's sitting there the other night making a wrap herself, loading it up with carrots, cucumber, all sorts of things. She actually stole my apple off me this afternoon in the car because she wanted it. So for her, that craveability of all of that food. And then we've seen the results in that as well with her immunity. We've got rid of that snotty nose. Her eczema is pretty much gone now. So she's just happier as well in general from the side effects of getting her nutrition on track.
I love it. Thank you so much, Tash. We appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time to have a chat with us. And, you know, you really did hit the nail on the head when we talk about craveability. The more our body has of something, the more it's going to crave it, no matter what form we get. You know, we get that into us. So the kids' whole food chewables are certainly popular. I'm going to pin over now to you, Ash, and get you off mute if we can. So Ash, again, another mum of 3 who has been on our program and product for a good few months now. She's a registered nurse. I know she's super passionate about prevention as well. So Ash, maybe do you mind sharing a little bit about how you're finding the program and the products?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Sorry for my beetroot-like state. I've raced in after netball. Yeah, I feel eternally grateful for these products coming into my life 6 months ago. I suffer from 2 autoimmune diseases, unfortunately. They probably impacted my life more so after kids. All the changes that our bodies go through during pregnancy, my body did take a toll, and it's taken me a long time to get back into a good state of health. But yeah, no, I started the capsules, fruit and veg, 6 months ago. So I've got ulcerative colitis, so my bloating is less. Obviously, the inner lining of my gut is where everything is absorbed into our body. So I wasn't absorbing nutrients properly, let alone eating properly. So these are obviously, like Tash was saying, it's increased my craveability for good fruits and veg too, in conjunction with taking the capsules. I find my skin is a lot clearer. I also take the berries and omegas. So my 3rd child was 12 weeks old, I think, when I started these. So it was getting to that brain fog moment. I was coming out of that newborn stage where 2 other kids were needing me every day as well. Like, hubby had gone back to work a month before. So the omegas have been amazing for my joint health as well, because I've got secondary arthritis from my ulcerative colitis in my gut. So it hits home if it hits me hard, but I know that I've been on top of it from the get-go when I found those symptoms creeping in, and I've got better range of motion. If I do get a tiny flare-up like last weekend, I know it's not going to last for as long as it used to. So yeah, that prevention over cure. I love the fact that there's over 30 clinical studies on these capsules, and that there's an actual label. Like, there's no warnings against pregnancy or consult your doctor if they're breastfeeding. So I can't thank them enough for even helping me breastfeed my 3rd longer. With the busy lifestyles that we lead, I've been able to literally supplement as well as get some good wholesome nutrition. So yeah, it's been a life-saving 6 months. So I'm really grateful.
Oh, thank you. And if I look that good after netball and a big day with the kids, you're glowing there, sister. I love it. So thank you for taking the time to jump on as well. I never get sick of hearing these stories. I could seriously do this all day long. It's honestly incredible, the power of whole food nutrition and coming back to basics, guys. It truly is. So I'm going to switch things up again now, because I know a lot of you are on here tonight to find out what do our ambassadors do, how does this all fit together, right? And how is this a business for you, and what are we doing? So just quickly, you know, once you're accepted into our ambassador, program and team, we're certainly not looking for anyone and everyone. Our ambassadors become, in essence, beacons of light of our program and also the products. They're there to help others who might benefit from our program, from the products. And as a registered franchisee, you can sign people up and you basically make a profit every time you do. So this becomes your business. It's certainly not ours, it's yours, but we work together and we link arms and we have a lot of fun along the way. So in essence, this is almost like an online shop, guys. You know, you welcome customers, we process their orders, and we welcome them into our program, and you act as their mentor. And the beautiful thing is, and what really attracted me to this, was you don't hold product, you don't take payments, you don't outlay anything on behalf of your customers. You don't have targets and KPIs, and you don't get penalized if you don't want to do anything. You do as little or as much as you want in a business like this. And for me, that really made a lot of sense because, you know, when you think of Airbnb, when you think of Uber, when you think of Amazon, the largest online, you know, retailers and shops in the world, yet there's no risk. No one's holding any stock. Everyone's creating their own businesses around it, and the success is really up to you. So, you know, as I said, that online franchise, that no risk, that no hassle of being the postman and doing the accounts within a business like this is super attractive to a lot of people. But to become an ambassador, you first and foremost must absolutely, I guess, enjoy our program, be someone who counts vitality, not calories, you know, love the products because you feel great, not because someone's told you to love them. This is very much about being authentic, being honest, sharing from the heart, and also being open to learning the steps that we've mapped out to create success in there. So again, another reason why this is super cool is the guesswork is taken out. The how-to, your roadmap is all there for you, which is really cool. And most importantly, you know, we have a lot of fun improving our own health along the way, while linking arms, inspiring and sharing, you know, others to do that with us as well. But, you know, just know when I say share it with others, this is where most people go, I'm hyperventilating at the thought of it. Do I have to be a crazy sales lady? Is she going to make me take 10 selfies a day with these products? And am I going to have to hunt down my auntie's friend's hairdresser who had eczema or, you know, arthritis like Ash? You know, it's certainly not about that, guys. And I certainly encourage you to have a look at my own social pages and our ambassadors and see if you consider us sales ladies. It's just really not in line with, I guess, my values, my vibe, my brand, and our business that we're creating. And, you know, I do see people doing this the wrong way, not in our team. And, you know, we've all got friends that have done things that we've cringed at. But as I said, we do things a little softer and a little bit more strategic in our team. There's no awkward lounge room presentations. There's no inviting your friends over for a barbecue and then suddenly setting up an array of products for them to try and have a look at. This is about connections. It's about conversations, and it's about sharing your journey. And this is about working on your own health, creating curiosity, planting seeds online so people come to you and say, hey, what's this program? Where'd you get that recipe from? What are those kids' fruit and veg lollies that they're having in their lunchbox? You know, so we teach you to share this in a way, you know, that has a lot of ease, grace, and flow around it. But in saying that, it is about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about doing some fun new things. It's about overcoming those limiting beliefs that we put on ourselves year after year. And it's about casting our vision, you know, higher and wider. And I'm a big believer in the fact that you can be hungry, but you can be humble at the same time. Okay? And it really is, you know, there are so many people in the world right now in pain, you know, either due to health, wealth, or relationships. And when you can take a genuine interest in them, when you can ask the right questions, and when you have something so special that could be of interest to them and you can help them, if they want the help, they're going to take it and they're going to thank you for caring and offering them a solution. Okay? And it really is as simple as that. It comes back to helping others. And often as women, you know, we overthink every single detail, and then we think again, and then we think about that, and then we assess it, and then we jump on our phones and we do some comparison games and some judgment, and then we start thinking about it again. And so what we do in this is, you know, we're passionate about teaching you to get rid of all of that and to create more healthy habits, not only, you know, on a physical level, but on an emotional level as well. This is a relationships-based business. So we teach you to share, to connect, and to inspire without being a salesperson, you know, doing it with clarity and what I call clarity and connection. So now I'm going to hand over to Steph, who is one of our ambassadors coming to us live from Melbourne tonight. She's creating, you know, so much success as an ambassador with us, and, you know, she just beams with such heart and warmth, which I truly love. Let me pull you on there, Steph. And she's going to share with us, you know, why she decided to join as an ambassador and what she's excited about for the future. So if you come off mute there, Steph, just let me bring you up. Unmute. There you go. Fire away, love.
Hello. So I'm a registered nurse, and I've just never found my niche within nursing. I hate shift work. I've always wanted my own boss, and with nursing, you just can't do that. You're always working under someone. But I wanted to have where I have people with prevention. So, and I never have had confidence with social media and promoting it on social media. So when I saw Project Blossom on my Instagram, I reached out and was like, what is this business? And it has been the best thing I've ever done. You get all the support, you get all the education on how to do social media, how to promote it. And I've been able to build that confidence. And what's really cool is I used to sit on my phone before I'd post something for like over an hour and just be like, who's going to judge me? What's people going to think? Now I couldn't care less, because if I just reach that one person and make a difference, that's all that matters. And with this, it's not about selling the product for me. It's about telling my story and how I've had amazing health benefits from it. So it's really easy and it's so much fun, and the friendships that I've made through all this, and we do get to meet, has been amazing. So yeah, it's all exciting.
I love it. Thank you so much. And, you know, I love that this business certainly allows us, you know, to be all different reasons and purposes. You know, obviously this is an insanely, I guess, beautiful health journey to come on. The community is incredible. But, you know, it's also about kicking some financial goals in this. It's business as well at the end of the day. And whether that, you know, kind of business initially for you is creating, just let me mute there. Whether that business, you know, opportunity for you, you know, is creating an additional travel fund, whether it's some more kids sporting activities, whether it's saving for a house, paying off a house, you know, just getting your own products for free even. We have women here that are purely for that. Whatever it is, you know, it's really cool that we can all come here with a variety of different reasons and our own strong why and desire as to what we're after. And one woman who is, I know, working towards that golden nest egg and that retirement revolution is the lovely, glowing Victoria. So I'm going to bring it over to you, Vicky, and I'm going to take you off mute. And Vic, so you can share with us, you know, aside from the moment that I was like, Vicky, I'm doing this, and you're going to be the girlfriend that does it with me. I want a wingman. I'm kidding. I didn't really say that to her. I did actually. But Vic, tell us why you're having some fun in this business.
Absolutely, having fun, definitely. I love it. It's definitely in line with everything that I believe in, and I love the community. I love the women that we're surrounded with, and I feel very, very grateful and very lucky to be part of it. But as we're talking about my future, well, my husband and my future, we are close to our 50s, and we have a mortgage, like a lot of families, and we also both work. Now, I started researching our retirement, which would hopefully be in 15 years. Less would be lovely. And what amount of super that we would actually need for our retirement. And looking at the research is pretty staggering. We actually need approximately $650,000 to retire at 65, plus we need to have an income which was coming in, maybe generated through investments, of $60,000 a year. And I thought, oh my God, we have nowhere near this. So that kind of terrified me a little bit. So I was looking around, well, what can I do? You know, what can I do? We already work, but what can I do to add to my super and help pay off my mortgage quicker? And I thought about maybe we could, you know, use our super that we already had for investment in property. But when you really delve into it, it's quite risky. And that was definitely a risk I wasn't going to take. So for me, being able to build this business, you know, around what I'm already doing, which is that my husband and I are both busy, but this business, you know, gives me unlimited resources and also unlimited earning potential, which this truly excites me more than anything, and gives me so much hope for my future.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. I know we do get personal on these calls, but it's lots of fun sharing that with each other. And, you know, the residual income and that asset income that is available, you know, this isn't a get rich quick scheme, guys. This is a 3 to 4 year career that if you can consistently work at, has some serious success on the table there for you. Which brings me to our next amazing speaker, Kira Westwick, who is a dear friend, has been doing this business, I think, for like 5 or 6 years now. So Kira, I'm going to get you to share, if you don't mind, a little bit about your story and your journey so far in this business.
Hey guys, how are you? I came into the business, about 5 years ago. I'd actually been taking the product for about 3 years and loving it and referring people to it in that time. It took about 3 years to make sense to us in terms of wanting to join the business side. But when we did, it completely changed our life. And at the time, I'd been a stay-at-home mum for 8 years and I wasn't making any income at all in that time. So I really felt disempowered as a woman. I had found, although I loved the role of stay-at-home mum and I wouldn't change it for the world, I had lost my voice, my identity. I'd lost my self-worth, my confidence, because I wasn't doing anything outside my comfort zone in that time. And so it was a huge leap outside my comfort zone to embrace this business. But because you do it as a team, I had so much support around me helping, you know, to really just raise me up into my confidence and into my greatness. At first, I couldn't even imagine making more than $1,000 a month. That's how little my self-worth was. But I was able to achieve that. For me personally, I achieved that in the first month. And it felt like $1 million. I felt like I'd won the lottery. It was just like, wow, I made that money. I've got a little bit of my worth back. And it just gave me choices. And not that, like, I mean, you know, my partner at the time was so incredibly generous and open, like everything was ours. I think when you are making money yourself and through helping lots of people, there's a different feeling that comes with that. You feel secure and certain that you can provide for yourself. And so little by little, I just kept raising the bar on what was possible for me. And so I thought, well, if I can do 1,000, then maybe I could do 1,500. And then month after month, I just kept raising that bar. And, you know, 2 years later, I was making, you know, most importantly, helping thousands of people around the world. And, you know, money is just an exchange of energy. The more value that you give to the world, the more money comes flowing back to you. And there's some money stories that some of us need to deal with. Perhaps you've been raised to believe that wealthy people have done wrong by people, but the truth is they've just added a whole lot more value than you have to the world. And, you know, that's why they're in the position that they are. And money allows you to live life according to your values. Before we had financial independence, Adam was working 70 hours a week. He wasn't seeing the kids for breakfast. He wasn't seeing them at dinner time. He was only seeing them on the weekend because he had to run the business. He was leaving at 4 a.m. and getting home after their bedtime. And, you know, we just constantly had pressure in our relationship because of the finances. And when we embraced this business, we were able to buy our time back, which is your most precious resource. You know, we got to work from home together. He's now present for the kids in all of those important moments. We've been able to travel the world and create magic moments for our kids. We were able to afford the most incredible doctors and nutritionists when one of my daughters had a life-threatening, illness a few years ago. And, you know, most people were just victims to the public system in those moments. They don't have choices. And so money gives you choices. It gives you freedom. And, you know, that is priceless. So this has changed my life. I've found my voice. I've found my worth as a woman. I feel incredibly powerful today. I feel that I have so many choices. Life has led me into a path of being an independent mum now, and I truly have no idea what I would do if I didn't have this. I feel like this has saved me, and to know that I can be completely present as a mother, to know that I can provide for all of our needs and more, and, give an incredible life to my children. I come from a single parent home, and my mum is amazing and such a strong woman. But I just feel so blessed to really know my value today. And that is giving my children a different experience in the world. And it's all because of this business. And I can truly say, hand on my heart, that the best thing that has come out of this is that I get to share that gift with other women, and the emotional revenue of that. If you don't know what it's like to wake up every day and be excited to work, to absolutely love what you do, to just be lit up by so many incredible, beautiful messages from team members, and to be in a community of women who support and believe in one another and, raise one another up, like, it's just the best gift in the entire world. And I think it's very rare to come by something like that. It's rare to love what you do so much that you are excited to go to work every day. Initially it takes moving outside your comfort zone, and it's not always going to be enjoyable, but nothing worth doing is. That's why it's worth doing. The rewards will just be beyond what you can imagine.
I love it. Thank you so much. And guys, Kira is, clearly a standout leader in this community, and our team have access to her. She does a lot of our training for us, and obviously a lot of the self-development and that growth training as well, which is truly incredible. We do have women here purely for the incredible community that we have as well. But, before we kind of wrap up, guys, I just want to say, this isn't, whoops, where are we gone? This isn't about, being a, oh, sorry, I've just lost this screen. It's certainly not about being, oh, where are we? Sorry, guys, my screen has just gone black and white on me, which is awesome. There we go. This isn't about, being the perfect chef. It's not about having to suddenly be 100% organic whole foodie who isn't allowed to touch another hot chip again. It's certainly not about having a perfect body and needing qualifications and be doing workouts every day, and that you need to be up at this level to share something like this. This is about referrals. It's about sharing why this makes sense to you. It's about taking people on the journey with you. Sharing with them why you're looking to do this, why you want to get healthier. It's linking arms with women, like-minded women who want the same thing. And as I said, health is the big thing that everyone's jumping online and looking for every single day. We already have the professionals who have created this program, the nutritionists, the PTs, the strength coaches, the health coaches. They've all created that for us. I'm not a professional, guys, in this industry. I'm a storyteller, and I share what helps me and my family in an effort to help others. And that's certainly what this opportunity presents itself for you to be. So if you are interested in hearing more, if you want to have a chat one-on-one, please reach out to the Project Blossom ambassador that has shared this video link for you. And we would love to have that chat. As I said, we're not looking for anyone and everyone. We're looking for women that have a bit of fire and desire, that have a natural interest in health and wellness, that they're ready to go on a bit of a journey. They're open, they're teachable, but most importantly, they're heart-driven. So if you feel that you want to find out more, as I said, reach out to the ambassador that shared this link with you. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I can see lots of babies getting lots of cuddles. I know it can be a bit of an awkward time. So have a wonderful rest of the evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we look forward to being in touch with you soon. Bye, guys.